Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Super Mario Land. This is episode number 2, which will be World 2 here. We do have a boatload of problems playing this world. They're not horrifically bad, but definitely is taking some time to get used to some of these controls and things like that. It definitely is a step above what World 1 was. Here's a nice little hidden pipe here, which is always nice to find. But yes, just like any Mario game, the difficulty is definitely stepping it up. In World 2, I believe we got an extra life out of that little section there. But that's never a bad thing. Especially as you'll see towards the end of this world, I make some pivotal mistakes, but I'm sure it'll all work itself out in the end. Yeah, we are at, it's hard to believe, but after this episode, we'll be at the halfway marker for this game. This is a really quick game. I don't want to say it's easy, because it definitely is not. And I pull off some moves there that I honestly was not expecting to pull off, and I forget how to jump here for a second, which slows me down, quite frankly, but it's alright. We're making our way through it. Yeah, the jumping up fish and stuff like that. The fish that shoot from a distance like that one there tend to be more of like the problematic characters to deal with. Whereas other characters, you know, they're difficult, but they're not as bad. It seems like anytime you give an enemy a projectile that can reach us from like across the map, that's where the problem is definitely going to be. But, you know, in this first episode, I would say this first level in this world, nothing is horrifically bad. Definitely challenging, but nothing terrible. And you did see there, for like a split second at the beginning of this level, I did have the actual like save states and stuff like that open, so you could see that. You'll be seeing it a lot more at the end of this episode here, once we actually get there, as we do struggle a lot in this world. But then even more in the finale of this world. It is ungodly. Not ungodly. Ungodly is a gross overstatement. I guess my comparison would be, usually it takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to beat one of these. And this one took about 30 to 35, which shows like how my skills are just not quite there in this Let's Play. And I really think a lot of that is just using PC controls. Like, it's something that I don't do very frequently on the channel. I don't play a lot of games like here on my desktop. So for myself, it was a real struggle to get through. There, that was just user error and trying to move forward. That was just me being a dunce. Chop it up to that. And we got these flying guys. It looks like if you jump on them, you can defeat them. So that's always nice to know. A lot of enemies like that, if you use the fire flower, I don't even know if that's what it's called in this game, but if you use the equivalent of whatever that's called in this game, it'll take a series of hits to knock those enemies out. So it's nice to know that like jumping on them will also resolve the issue. I'm gonna get this guy down here, so I feel like we need this block to be clear in order to move forward. Otherwise, I feel like we're gonna run into a massive problem. And I'm just trying to get this down so that way I don't have to do this multiple times, because it looks like I have to jump over here. Yeah, but I don't want him to pop out while I'm on top of there. I know he doesn't in newer Mario games, but I don't know about these older ones. And then I think we missed our section to reach the top section up here. Oh no, we could actually use the staircase to go upward. I'm gonna try this, although this seems like a horrific idea. It seems like I'm never gonna get this. Yeah. Nope. Might as well just go through the bottom way. We have ruined our entrance in that way. But now here we go into the final world, and I do a save here. You can see it off screen slightly there. I leave everything in here because I actually hose up big time, and instead of going to a save state, I accidentally load a state when I die here. So I just figured, leave it all in there. You know, why not? You guys could see some of the aggravation that goes on behind the screens. And it's really not that bad. You know, I guess this level is half the video, but it is the end boss too, so a large amount of it is solely due to that, like me just trying to figure him out, because I'm really, really trying to avoid watching other people play this series before I go and play it. That damage I feel like I could have avoided, but I didn't. It is what it is. Then we have to chop these blocks, and this is where I end up getting hosed here. So I end up dying there, and then you can see I go to my state, and I click load state, in which I realize, oh fuck, I loaded right there. So now anytime I go back, it's gonna go right back to there. So I'm eternally screwed. Now luckily I still have 5 lives, so it's probably best to just wear it out here and come up with like an actual good game plan going into the end of the game. Like I said, I do know I leave a couple deaths in here. We're just gonna keep going back to that state, so that way we get approach with 5 lives. Yeah, it just is what it is. We do that just solely because in the old Mario games, if we die here, we restart the entirety of the game, and if I had to do that for the Let's Play channel, there is no way things would come out in time. Any minor setback on the channel tends to be a major setback in all reality. And there you can see, like, that's not a fair shot. So, like, that's why we do a lot of things like that. It's not that I don't want the actual gameplay experience as much as, like, it's like, come on. Sometimes you need to get, like, that little bit of a leeway in a Let's Play like this. You just need it. And especially, this game saves frequently enough that I think if we die outside of the boss, it'll spawn us right in front of the boss. So it actually may be worth giving up a life here come the end. And you can see these coins are spelling out Mario, which is pretty cool. There we go. We get some Mario. But yeah, that's sort of why that's left in there. I get an extra life there, which is always very nice at this point in the game. Because there's only 4 worlds, now is when things are going to get a little bit tricky, and you can hear the boss music lining up. I love his noise when he gets hit. He's like, "Arr!" But yeah, I run into the beam there. I die. I believe it spawns me right out, but with only a minute left, I do want to say, if you guys like this video, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I know this one was a little bit shaky compared to the last one, but you know, we're getting better as we progress through Super Mario Land. And yeah, liking, comment, subscribing, all that good stuff is greatly motivational for myself and continuing to make videos just like this now and in the near future. We'll be playing this series here, Super Mario Land, on Monday and Wednesday until we wrap it up, and then we'll be playing Super Mario Wonder, and we'll be playing Luigi's Mansion 3 on Tuesday and Thursday. So a lot of Mario stuff going on the channel right now, so if you're a big Mario fan, double thumbs up to you. You got a lot of content coming your way. If you're a Pokemon fan, I have stuff planned in the future. Kingdom Hearts fan, stuff planned in the future. Halo fan, we'll be playing Halo 2 soon. So, with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked this one, and I hope to see y'all here on the next one. I hope you all had a snazzy weekend, and continue to have a snazzy week moving forward. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace out, Girl Scout.